What's going on, guys? It's Joe. I'm going to be showing you how to install a flipping dip on an MT07. For this example, I have a Gen 2, which is 2018 to 21. Bear in mind that Gen 1 and Gen 2 and Gen 3 are all slightly different panels. So the fitting concept is pretty much the same, but you might have slightly different bolts and things like this. So first thing first is removing the seats. And here's the keyhole to remove the rear seat. Next we need to remove these two to get the main seat off. So there's quite a lot to remove next. We need to do these bolts, pull this back, remove these and these. And then we're going to do these outside ones here. And we're going to do it on both sides. So here, here. Lift this up, just a little rubber cover, that, and this one on the outside. So next we're just going to remove the push pins, here, here and here, 5 in total. These two can stay because they're going to come off with the rest of the panel. Now these panels are loose, we should just be able to pull these apart, keep them just loosely hanging. So both sides. Don't forget the middle piece is probably going to fall, so pull these to a side. And this middle piece can come out. So back under the seat, we're going to remove this panel first, and then we're going to loosen off all of the wires that's holding the tail tidy before we remove it. Cool, so it's just removing these 4 bolts. These bolts go straight into the frame, so it's quite easy to get off. So now we've got the old tail tidy off, we're ready to take the indicators off and put them on the dip bracket here. For the indicators, we just need to remove the Yamaha plate on the back of the indicators there, and then it's just a case of squeezing them out, and then they pop out. So our MT07 bracket comes in 2 halves. So you have one piece that's going to go onto the frame, then you have the bottom piece, which we'll add later. This bracket has stock indicators, so we're going to be using our Yamaha static indicator holders for the MT07s. It's going to be a bit easier to do while everything's on the table and not on the bike. Just like that. Just going to do the other side and then we're done. Plate. I don't even see this here. So what we want to do first is fit this piece onto the bike. What I like to do is fit the opposite corners. So let's go to the top right first. So next, we're going to take the indicator part, we're going to feed the wires through the bike first, and then we're going to fit the rest on. Next, what we're going to do is take the third and final piece, and we're going to sandwich that piece in like this, get the wires all through that same slot. Using the 2 countersunk bolts, we're going to fit all this together. So find that first hole. grab the wires that we fed through, and we're just going to plug these back in. So grey to grey, and black to black. We're going to reset the panel that was taken out from here. It can be a bit fiddly, so just get that back piece in first, and then all the side pieces on top of it, just like that. And like that. Cool. We're going to then reset all the push pins we took out, so these 5. Next we're going to put the bolts back in, so this one, and this one, and then the same for the other side, of course. Make sure you include the silver shoulder bits. Put the seats back on, so slide that in, don't forget the 2 bolts. Here. One last thing we're going to do is make sure that this is nice and stiff. So there's 2 Phillip heads on the back of the hinges. You can just tighten these up to make it nice and stiff. Cool, so that's it, it should all now be done. Last thing is to put your plate on and see how it all works. That's it, it's all fitted, looking good. Enjoy!